That's been trialled in the UK at certain levels for over 2 years now, and across in England at what they call level 7 and down. That's an awful lot of the football. It's anything really below semi-pro level within England. Every single game will have the sin bins in it, and the regulations we have on the Isle of Man are all of our games on the Isle of Man are below that level, and therefore they will all have sin bins with them. So it's not something that we brought in ourselves, it's just doing exactly what's happening across.
And how have you, as referees as a whole, been working to make sure that you are up to date with this new law and that you can apply it properly and consistently come the first day of the season?
Yeah, we've been looking at all of the referees on the Isle of Man. Every one of them, including the mentors and the observers of referees, have all gone through training courses. They've all had to do that. We're all ticked off on that. They've all had those sessions to understand why this has been brought in, what you have to do, when you have to do it, and the implications of it. So it's taken a lot of our time to do that, but it's been very, very important that has happened before all the friendlies start. In terms of dissent itself, there are various forms of dissent. One would be verbal dissent, and the other one would be an action. And the actions we can deal with probably quickly and straight away. That's someone who just picks up the ball and throws it away in anger. That's dissent, and that would get a sin bin. The other one we might see around is sarcastic clapping of the referee. If that happens, that is dissent. But if we come to dissent itself, it is going to depend in each game exactly what the situation was. Now, if someone was just running past me and saying, oh, that wasn't a foul, referee, that's not really dissent. Mind you, if he shouts that from 40 yards away or rushes up to me and screams and shouts in my face that was never and you shouldn't have done this and whatever, that's dissent. We also have to be careful about the other side of that, as if any offensive or abusive language is used, that's actually not dissent, that's a red card offence, and the player should be removed from the field of play anyway. The interesting thing is across on all of the trials that they've put forward there, they've actually found exactly that happened in the first few games. A lot of players were overstepping the mark, being put in the sin bin, but then they were being spoken to by their own management, their coaches, the other players, and then realising themselves that that's not actually a good way to behave. So the numbers dropped dramatically across, about 30 to 40% reduction in cautions for dissent, and that's a very good positive move forward.